Well, in my heart and my mind, you know, life begins when the mother thinks it begins, not when anybody else thinks it begins. For some women, it's before they conceive. For some women, it's never. Even after they deliver, it's still a problem, not a baby.
At this point, does it have like all of its organs and all of that stuff? Like, is it already fully
It's not
developed?
fully developed.
Okay.
It doesn't even look like a baby yet.
It doesn't?
Technically, it has its organs. It has parts, like we all have parts, but it's not done.
So, like, does it have a face or like all of that stuff? Or?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's developing into.
Right. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want you to torture yourself.
You're 27 weeks. You're in about 6 months into the pregnancy.
Is it a baby?
Well, what do you consider a baby? It's definitely a fetus. Medical definition of a baby, I think, is technically until it's born. Until then, when it's in gestation, it's considered a fetus. So it depends what the term baby means to you. And how you perceive it.
Like it has all its parts and stuff? I just am trying to think like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. It's developed as far as in terms of surviving on its own.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I'm thinking.
It would have difficulty, but and need assistance at this point. Okay, so the last thing to develop on fetuses are like their lungs, really. So it would probably have difficulty breathing and need assistance, like with the incubator. It would have to probably spend some time in the hospital before you would take it home.
Okay, could that happen?
Today, no, that will not happen in this process. Okay, it will not be able to survive.
I won't be able to survive.
No, not at all.
Okay, so it's like having a baby, but a dead baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's what is stillborn.
Stillborn is a dead baby.
Really?
You cannot do a termination once it's outside of the body. Okay, he has to resuscitate it and he has to send it to the hospital. That's the law.
Okay.
But that's why a termination is done inside. He does a termination inside and then he removes the pregnancy.
So normally he just kills it inside, so that wouldn't be.
Well, we don't use the word kill, but
yeah, okay, or terminate. Oh, you guys say terminate. Okay, just to make it like.
No, just because that's what's happening. Depending on who's talking.
Yeah.
Depending on what you consider life, conception of life, or whatever, when that pregnancy is inside the uterine area and it's under 24 weeks, you can do a termination. If it's over 24 weeks, you cannot do a termination in New York State law.
And then step 2 is that we do the injection, which is a quick poke through your belly. And that stops the fetal heart, so that makes it so if you were to deliver, there shouldn't be movement, there shouldn't be any of those things.
Okay. So it's almost like we're guaranteed it's like we're okay.
We induce a demise, an intrauterine demise.
What does demise mean?
Death. We use a combination of suction and then real instruments to literally go in and grab and pull pieces out.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe that's a little more graphic than I usually describe it.
And the baby
Will come through that, it'll compress down and come through that because it's not alive and it can,
So when you say compress down,
it gets soft, like mushy.
Oh.
So you push it through.
So what makes the baby mushy?
The fact that it's not alive for 2 or 3 days.
So I'll have a dead baby in me?
For 3 days, yeah.
Will it start to decay or something?
No. So it's like putting meat in a crock pot. Okay, it doesn't get broke, but it gets softer. It doesn't get infected or.
Okay,
You know.
so the dead baby in me is like meat in a crock pot.
Pretty much, yeah, kind of much.
All right, all right.
In a slow cooker.
And what do you use to break it up? Just
a whole
what'd you
bunch
say?
of it.
Got a toolkit.
Pick, axe, a drill, but
I see. Okay.
No, I mean there's just instruments that have been developed. I'd have better luck standing in front of a train and getting hit and surviving than going 100 miles an hour than the baby, though.
To insert the injection, it's going straight into the sac and to the pregnancy. Okay, it's bottom down. It'll insert through the baby's bottom. Okay.
Okay,
if
so
it's head down, it'll be inserted through the head, through the cranium.
does it feel that?
You know, I'm not sure. That'd be a good. I don't believe so. I don't know if it's developed enough to feel that.
Okay.
It might be. Okay. Does that idea bother you?
A little bit, I guess. Like, I mean, what about you? Like,
well, I feel that it's necessary for the procedure to happen, and ultimately safest and kind of the most kind of humane way to do it, you know.
And then it's just, I mean, like any shot, you know, like a flu shot or a vaccine, really.
Just like a flu shot or vaccine.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, and it's not like you and I, where when we get a flu shot, we're kind of, ooh, not that experience of anxiety and suffering is not, it's not capable of.
Okay.
And so that, I think, helps us all to feel more comfortable with this.
Yeah, to know that it's not like,
Not a thinking being in the same way that you and I are. Right?
Okay.
It takes a lot of life to get to be worried about stuff the way that we worry about stuff, right?